What it is, ZCCCrew, it's your boy ZaddyChunkChunk, and I am back again with another banger for you guys today. What kind of banger this is? A mukbang! Today I have
Ali,
and today we are doing Chipotle. ZCC family. Actually, we're going to stop at Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
And then I said the word Chipotle, and I was like, oh, can we go to Chipotle? So
yeah,
I decided, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get some Chipotle. When's the last time you had some Chipotle? I gotta ask her every time. When's the last time she had some?
No, I've had it often.
Okay, so
probably
Chipotle.
a couple months ago.
So
but I like Chipotle.
You're mostly in the healthier eating side. You don't like fried foods. That's good.
Yeah, I guess.
Good.
It's not that I don't like it, because when I eat it, I do like it. It's just not what I go for.
Okay. But yeah, ZCC family, let's go ahead and get a prayer in our thumbnail. Father God, I want to thank you for this food that we're about to receive in our body, and I ask that you do please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Let's get a thumbnizzle full shizzle. You want to hold up, open up your bowl. I'll open my bowl up. Oh, I should have got a thumbnail with this bowl.
It looks amazing.
Alright.
But it's a lot of green. You know that green screen?
Oh, yeah. Alright. And let's get our original thumbnail too. Because this bowl is like that, okay?
Oh, you like it? Okay. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, like...
Alright. Let's go ahead and eat. Why are you looking like that? What is wrong with you, Ali?
Nothing.
You looking at your bowl crazy.
Sometimes they just be a mess. It's okay.
How are they supposed to make a bowl neat, Ali? How are they supposed to do that? I'm really excited about this nature, direct nature, whatever. The reason why it has pineapple, orange, banana. So I'm not a big fan of banana, right?
Yeah.
But when it's banana mixed in as a smoothie or a juice, it's like always good.
Do you want me to get that thing?
I don't know, I'm strong.
Wow. I don't like pineapple, but when it's juice, I like it. Yeah.
It tastes like a baby's drink.
Because of the banana.
I think, I just hurt my hands.
No. You gotta be careful.
I can't do it with that hand.
Yeah.
Here, this is for you.
Oh, thank you, honey.
What? Something's wrong with Ellie right now. What is wrong with you right now?
Nothing's wrong with me. I didn't think you got me a drink. That's why.
Yeah. I got you a drink. What makes you think I wouldn't get you a drink, Ellie?
I don't know, because you usually don't get us the same things. So.
That's the reason why I asked you what you wanted. No, I was like, oh, I don't want nothing. Then I was like, I'm just going to get her one because then I was going, can I taste your drink?
Yeah, I was going to taste your drink. Is it good?
I like these chips. They got something different going on with the chips. They fry them crispier.
Yeah.
I like it.
Try it. This is good.
Do you usually eat your bowl with a fork or do you eat it with the chips?
I eat it with a fork.
I always do chips. See, this is the reason why I don't like Chipotle though, because usually I have to do a lot. It's not Chipotle's fault, but
What do you mean?
I do every bite. I have to pour Tabasco sauce on it usually. So
it's a lot of work.
Oh yes. So when people mention Chipotle, they don't always dip too. So you know, a lot of people eat their bowls with just a fork and it's real simple. Always dip. So when people mention Chipotle, I'm like, sometimes I'm not feeling that's a lot of work today. You know what I'm saying?
These chips are really toasty. I don't know.
I like that.
They're so toasty.
You don't like that?
I think I do.
You think you do?
I
don't know if you like that, Ellen.
Yeah, they're good.
I like a good crunch.
Yeah. Me too. I don't like soggy chips. That queso is good though.
How you feeling today?
Good.
You feeling good?
I was packing today. I feel good. How are you feeling?
So, I'm mad too because that was a big chunky piece of meat. Good. Today is our last day of the work week. You know, me and Ellie We work Monday through Thursday.
A whole week together.
And then I take the weekends off, you know? So, real excited about that. ZCC family, I'm gonna tap. I am gonna apologize because today I was taking my vitamins. And when I was taking my vitamins, I didn't look to see what it was. So Ellie's making the bed. And then when Ellie's making the bed, she sees some melatonin on the side of the bed. Well, firstly, let me say this. Ellie is addicted to drugs.
Oh my God, no I'm not.
First of all, so Ellie didn't know about melatonin gummies in the first place, right?
I didn't.
And then I just told her, oh yeah, you know, these are gonna help us get to sleep a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But this is something you take like when you're having a tough night. Not all the time.
But I've been having a lot of
No. Ellie is always, every time we cut off the lights, can you give me the melatonin? I'm like, no, you're addicted.
I'm not addicted. I just like that it puts me to sleep right away.
Okay.
I like that though.
You even told me that didn't put you to sleep.
But it did.
No, you said I don't know if it works. Remember?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know that it worked, but it did work. And I stayed asleep. Like, I slept a lot. Because I usually wake up so early. So, like, when I've been taking it, I've been waking up later. So I like that. And I've been asking him for it every night. And he's like, you're obsessed. It's not an addiction, guys. I just kind of, I don't know. It's new for me.
It's
I like it.
melatonin gummies. So pretty much, yeah, they're by my nightstand, and then because usually I'm on Ellie's case about not taking them. So Ellie was like, well, Ellie said, did you take the melatonin gummies last night?
Yeah, because they're sitting on his thing, and I'm like,
and I'm like, no, I didn't take them. And then she was like, then why they're not on your nightstand? And then I just look, and my jaw drops. I'm like, I just took my melatonin gummies today. So. If I take my melatonin, and I didn't take my actual vitamins that I've been using. I just started taking vitamins like a month ago. I didn't take my actual vitamins. So if my attitude is drowsy and lazy and slum, it's just because I took melatonin gummies.
Aww, I got you, babe. I'm gonna bring the energy today.
You got me?
I'm gonna take over.
See, this is why we're good partners. See? This is why we are a match. Ellie picks up my slack when it needs to be picked up.
Aww.
Ellie is very patient with me. Ellie is understanding. Ellie is submissive.
Yeah, oh, be careful with that word. You know they go into a frenzy when you bring that up.
Oh my God. It's very true though.
It is. I actually do want to get into that. I do want to talk about the whole idea behind or I guess I should say misconceptions behind submission and dominance. Because I feel like so many people are always like very negative about submission and dominance. And I want to get into that.
Well, I'm probably going to hear your point of view because from a guy, it's not that. Well, I don't over-explain it too. Like when we have a conversation, like we got deep into it, but
you feel like, well, yeah, hearing a guy talk about, I guess, submission and dominance, it just sounds like you're trying to control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why they would have a hard time with that. Well,
this Chipotle low-key slapping.
It is. It's so good. And I'm really going in.
And this is an earlier eat today for us, too. We don't usually eat this early.
Yeah. I'm going to give you guys a female perspective on submission and dominance, and I guess why it works for us. And this is not to convince you to do it, just to give you a different point of view on why we do it.
Yeah. I want to make it clear, y'all. Ellie wanted to touch on this subject a minute ago.
I did.
And I was like, oh no, they get me mad.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't gonna shut me up. No, I talked about this a lot on my channel. But obviously, like, I haven't got over-explained it and probably said it in the nicer way for it to be digested. So,
yeah.
Will's point of view will be...
It is about
Especially
delivery for sure.
A girl's point of view from someone who experiences me being the way that I am.
Yeah. Well, first I want to say, a lot of people have this idea that being submissive means that you're like a doormat, you know, that you're constantly being taken advantage of, or that you're weak. And then they see dominance as like this brutal, controlling, abusive thing, which it honestly isn't. It's the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, 100%. And one thing about Ellie too, which I really like about you, and this is how we want any of my women that I am with, Ellie is an alpha female. Ellie is a very dominant woman outside in this world. Like when we go in public, when we go anywhere, when we're around anyone, and I'm gonna say this probably even at the house, if there's other people over, she's an alpha female, a dominant female with everybody else. And that's very attractive. I like that a lot, because I don't want a woman who just listens to every, no. I just want her to, you know, submit to her man, but still is a dominant, knows how to hold her own in the real world. Yeah, the idea that you can't be both is crazy. Like there's this misconception that, you know, if you're dominant, then you're dominant in all areas of life, and that's completely not the truth. Like he said, I am very much an alpha female. In a room of women, in a room outside of my relationship, at work, you know, in all areas of my life, I am alpha. You know, I stand my own, 10 toes, and yeah, but in my relationship, when it comes to the man that I'm with, I am submissive. And I would say she lets me take the lead. She wants me to be the leader, you know. And she's okay with it because she trusts me being a leader.
Of course, and that's what it is. Like I don't submit to just anybody, first of all, and I don't advise that you do. I do think you should vet the person that you're with. A man who, you know, is going to get a woman to submit is a man that is capable of leading in more areas than one in the relationship. And so this is a safe space, and it is built on trust. Like I trust you to lead me, and I'm able to fall back from my dominant nature and allow you to take the lead because of the trust that we built, you know? And
I know you say, because I ask you all the time, like, how does this like relationship compare to any of your other ones? You say this is something very new for you, though.
Yeah,
something. It is. How's it like being this way?
It's been a learning curve, I think, for both of us, but it does in a way come natural to us. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like we just work so well. It's very harmonious, if that makes sense. And I feel like, I feel like sometimes like it clashes with when it's like dominant and dominant, two people trying to take control, take lead, and it's just like this. And I feel like with us, it hasn't been that. It's just literally been like the yin and the yang, like you said, harmony. You know, we've come together, and I'm able to let you lead, and then, you know, sometimes I'm able to take lead, but in the areas where I'm gonna thrive as a woman, as the feminine person in this relationship. So, you know, it's not a controlling thing, and it's also not a situation where it's like I'm his slave, or like I give and all he does is take. Like, absolutely not. You know, like this relationship is very much give and take both ways. You know, like there's times where I'm sick and you cater to me, or when I'm lazy in bed and I'm comfortable and he knows I'm comfortable and I want something from the fridge, he'll get up from bed and go get me something that I want. So it's like,
and then plus I know, like when you're like extra control, like halfway asleep, man, like if I know I want something, I'll just go get it myself, because I don't want to mess up your comfortability. A lot of understanding, and it's just not, I guess the way I talked about it, though, I ain't gonna cap, I didn't explain it like you explained it. Keep it 100 with you. But
you're probably like, I want a woman to do what I say.
Yeah, that's like that.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I could have said it. Like that. But what I was gonna say is also I want to touch on what you said. That it's not dominance is the total opposite of controlling, abusive, and then what else the word you said?
Controlling, abusive,
aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, like all of that.
No. To be a dominant man, you know, you have to be very loving and caring and understanding. You know what I mean? Like you can't be those other things. You know, you have to have true compassion for that other person.
Oh yeah.
That's what I truly believe.
So there's this other YouTuber, her name is Changi, she's also an African woman, and she actually made that point that you just made about a dominant man is actually a very loving man. She talks about it from more of a biblical point of view, where she goes into when God created man, he created him in his image. And so he did that so that women can experience love the way that God loves us, in a way of self-sacrifice, in a way of giving, in a way of protecting, providing, the way God does for all of us. And so I thought that was a beautiful point of view, and I agree. I think even in our relationship, you're so overprotective of me, and the way that you guide me and give me advice and all this stuff. It's like, it's such a safe space. It's such a beautiful thing, and I feel so loved. So it's like, no, it's not aggressive, and it's actually really loving, you know? What do you think about that?
No, I definitely 100% agree. And then to touch on that point too, like with, because we both were watching that together, that point that she made about that is like a man's love for his woman is crazy, because like a man for his family, yeah, exactly. Because a man will jump, which is 100% true. A man would jump in front of a bullet to save the life of his family. I would, you know, I would be the last person to eat if I knew it would be hectic for
your family.
For hungry. You know, we have one meal. You know, I'm gonna let my whole family eat first.
Yeah.
And that comes with just dominance. So you know, I believe that's all plays hand in hand.
It is, and that self-sacrifice that men have.
It's taking leadership. Yeah. And when you're taking leadership, you got to make sure your flock is good. Right. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
And as women, we have that, but we have that towards our kids. You know, a husband has that for everyone under that umbrella, or at least, let me say, a dominant man.
See, that's what it is.
Or an alpha male.
That's why I love a nurturing woman, because I think nurturing plays like a hand-in-hand with submissive too, you know? And Ellie has that big a nurturing side to her. If
you're a woman and you're, you know, you're wondering, or you want to submit, or you want to be submissive, or maybe you want a dominant man, but you're more dominant in your nature as well, I would say tap into your inner being, right? As women, we all have that feminine being. Tap into her. It's definitely a powerful thing as a woman. Men are, or at least dominant men, are attracted to your feminine essence, right? It's not masculine and masculine. Usually a masculine man is attracted to a feminine female.
So, and then also, I ain't gonna lie, like woman being so nature and feminine, it makes me become soft. It brings out a different side of me, you know?
For sure. And I like this dynamic very well, and why it works for me, and I'm learning that it works for me very well, because I enjoy being in my feminine energy. I enjoy being gentle. I enjoy being kind. I enjoy being nurturing and just taking care of like what's mine, you know. And I enjoy the security that comes with being with a dominant man, because I'm able to lean back and not be trying to provide and trying to like protect and give. And it's just like I'm able to lean back into my femininity because I trust you to lead us and to do all those things. So I'm not like overexerting myself, if that makes sense.
Have you been in a situation where you're definitely the leader, the dominant?
I've been in a relationship like that, and it does not work. It does not work for me.
Some women it may.
Yeah, for some women it may work. For me, it wasn't working.
I actually believe every woman is this way. It just takes outright God to bring it out of them.
I believe that too.
And then also, like me, I wouldn't want a woman who just submits to every man, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely need a woman who finds like the value into why I want to submit to you. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
if you get what I'm saying, you know?
I do get what you're saying. I don't think you can submit to just any man, right? Because ultimately, there's a lot of trust that goes into allowing a man to lead you. And so you can't just give that to any man. You know, you really have to vet this man and make sure that he's a man worthy of leading you guys into something great, and, you know, something loving, something spiritual, whatever resonates with you, your values, make sure that those things align and that he's leading you guys in those areas that matter to you.
Facts.
Yeah.
This is why we get on so great together.
We do.
We really do.
I'm not even eating. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just talking up a storm. He was like, Ellie, take lead. I was like, no problem.
But, yeah, no, this is why we connect so well and get along so well. Like I said, this is more, we talked about a lot of things, you know, obviously behind the scenes. And,
yeah.
like, we just had a lot of deep talks, especially all the time when you're in New York.
Yeah.
So this is why we work so well, though, because, like, when you're in New York, me and you're on the phone for hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like hours and just chopping it up.
And we're just talking about all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And that's how we kind of come to terms with like all the areas that we kind of share, that we align in, that we have like a clear understanding on. And it's been really lovely, honestly.
And I'm gonna cap it in the beginning. I didn't get the submissive vibes from you because you were just so aggressive.
I was aggressive.
Why were you so aggressive?
Well, because
is that like your go-to plan? Like, let me test them, let me push them to.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, in a sense, yes, and then no. So how I want to put it is like I am an alpha female, so I'm gonna give that off, right? And I'm gonna let you know, like I'm a woman that I can hold my own. I'm a woman with, you know, my own, all these things, and I need to know that you love those things in me and that you're here to lead me and to make me better. Once I see that side of you, then I'm able to comfortably, okay, now you're gonna see the softer sides of me because you've earned that. And I felt like you did earn that.
I know, I felt like my masculine energy and overpowered the masculinity that you could have.
Oh yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Because everybody, even men, have feminine energy.
And female have masculine.
Both women and men have female and masculine energy. And it just takes, you know, someone who can overpower your masculine. I'm not saying overpower, because I think the way I explain things is so aggressive.
It's so bad.
It's not overpowering, like, no, no, not like that. But you know what I mean? You felt comfortable.
I do feel comfortable because it's like you walk what you talk, if that makes sense.
And like, and that's really what it was that you said. You got you so intrigued on how. Yeah, I wasn't going for no shenanigans. I'm like, she was talking a little crazy. I'm like,
I was like, this young man is bold, and he's bold in areas that are really.
We're gonna really stop this young man stuff. Okay, so let's get this one thing clear. I am 28 years old.
Yeah.
So the accident lie that was like, wasn't really a lie, it was legit a forget it.
28.
I was saying I was 28 turning 29, but really I was 27 turning 28.
Yeah. So he is 28.
I'm
We're
28.
only 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Even though apparently I'm an old lady and you're just a young man.
Yeah, because a lot of people say in the comments, oh, she's so much older than you. I'm like, no, she's not. 28 to 30.
Yeah.
And she just hit the 30. It's not like she's about to turn 30 in a couple months. Like, she got a whole year ahead of her. She just hit the 30 and I'm 28.
I do have an older, maybe soul, spirit. I don't know. Maybe
I think I'm very
face.
old school.
I don't know. You have this baby face too.
That's because I don't got no beard or anything.
I know.
But do I look my age? You think I look 28? If you saw me on the street, would you say, oh, he a young whippersnapper?
Yeah.
How old would you guess though?
Probably between that age range, like 27.
I was hoping I was saying 23, 24 now.
No.
Oh, well, she said no real quick.
No, because I don't know, you carry yourself older. Like in person, when I met you, you do carry it. So if I saw you, I would not assume you were a 23-year-old, for sure not.
25, I can pass.
Yeah, like after 25, I'd be like, okay, definitely not in your 30s. Like you don't give that at all. I'm like, this guy is in his 30s.
You said, wait, what?
It is in his 20s.
So what does a guy in his 30s give off? Because she's like, he's not that at all.
I don't know.
I feel like you got some shade to throw. What does a guy in his 30s give off?
No shade, honey. Absolutely never.
So what does a guy in his 30s have to give off?
Can I have this about
Oh, okay, so that's what we are?
I don't know.
Is he just more grown and...
Actually, no, because I've met some guys in their 30s and they don't give off anything different than what you give off, to be quite frank.
What do you mean different? So that me and them are the same?
No, I mean like I can't like pinpoint like, oh, they dress older or like they're
based off physicality.
Yeah, like no. Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, I know that.
Oh, Lord.
And you didn't give off no younger vibes.
I didn't give off
no, because you were, every time when we FaceTime or when we're texting, yeah, I'm going to bed. It's 5 p.m.
Yeah, I go to bed early. Or at least I used to. Well,
now she don't know. She's on my sleeping habits.
Now I'm kind of on your pattern, but I used to go to sleep real early. I am an older.
Do you feel like you're not getting enough sleep, or do you feel like you miss going to bed early?
I don't miss it. I don't feel a difference, to be quite honest. I feel the same.
You do?
I'm kind of getting full. Are you full?
Yeah, this is a fulfilling meal because of the rice.
Yeah. Well.
Big meats. Well, I'm saying.
What?
What?
No, go ahead.
You make me lose my train of thought, Ellie.
What I was gonna say is, if you guys take anything from this conversation or this topic, is be open-minded. Approach life with an open heart. Not everything is what it seems, and not everything is as scary and as dark as people make it seem to be. Everything is what you make it, and if you bring light and positivity to situations, then that's what you're gonna get out of it. And so
yeah, I feel too. Every time when you bring out dominant submissive, people think two things. He's either A, controlling, aggressive, and all that.
Yeah.
Or B, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah.
They either think sexual or just controlling.
Yeah.
Like none of those. Well, I mean, no, just kidding.
I'm sorry.
Also, one thing I do want to mention too, because I know y'all see me acting real goofy and like making these voices and faces and stuff of that sort. That's just my goofy side. Don't get it misconstrued with my maturity level. I'm like, I'm on camera. I'm like bringing joy. I want to bring the light. I want to have people laugh.
We're always being silly. It's just us. We're always joking. We're always being silly. But don't let that take away from who we are in our core based on what you see for a couple of minutes. And that's it. If you're a woman, lead with what makes you beautiful, which is your femininity. Lead with what makes you kind.
We need to get some. So for me and Ellie are going to be the coolest couple friends. Well, I mean, I'm talking too much because people couple what? Couple.
I mean,
me and Ellie having a brain fart right now. It's hectic. No. This is what's going on.
This topic up and now you're messing it up.
And there's also other things that's hectic too.
I know. It's like things we want to say but we can't say. But anyways, different dynamics work. Follow your heart. Do what works for you. Do not put yourself in anything that is demeaning to you or hurtful to you. But if someone brings positivity into your life and if someone lifts you up, forget about the titles or the names behind it, dominant, submissive, whatever. Draw up your own conclusion, your own definition of it. But
what was I gonna say? Oh, you got anything finished?
No, other than in my mind, it just honestly, it's divine creation. God made no mistakes when he made man and woman, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I was just gonna ask how you like it at Chipotle.
I like it. I'm just really full, but I really enjoyed it.
Ellie has a long day ahead of her.
I do.
I'm about to take my full enjoyment and be lazy. This is the start of my weekend once we hit that end button. But we're about to end this off. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. All ZaddyChunkChunk. That's ZaddyChunkChunk. But ZCCFamily, as we all know. The video cut out. I tried to end this off, you guys, but it was real hectic. It was the thing was going a little bit too fast. But ZCCFamily, as we all know.
Oh, sorry. Cut. Take 3.
The grind never stops until the ZCC gang is on top. Let's get it!